Please be seated.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is a case of Watkins versus Washington.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Ms. Watkins, you opened your case today because your childhood sweetheart has now become an adult headache, and he's denying your 1-month-old son, Noah. You are 1,000% certain he fathered your son, and you have the medical evidence to prove it. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Jamillion Washington, you testify that you are 1,000,000% certain you didn't father the plaintiff's newborn son and claim the only reason she is deeming you the father is because of a childhood crush. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Ms. Watkins, why do you think Mr. Washington is denying your son?
Honestly, Your Honor, I feel it's because he just doesn't want to take care of his responsibilities, but he's ready to start his rap career, and that's stopping him from wanting another child and
Your
starting
Honor,
over again.
excuse me, but I'm a good person. I just want to do the right thing. If she's not 100% sure that I'm the father, how am I supposed to be 100% sure that I'm the father? You got to make this situation make sense, Your Honor.
Make it make sense. That's exactly what we're here to do, is make it make sense. So I want to go back and start. What was the nature of your relationship? How did you two meet?
Well, Your Honor, we first started off when we were kids, but as we got older, we branched off, and we just reconnected just recently.
So wait, you were childhood friends?
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, and then at some point you all became boyfriend and girlfriend, were
No, Your
intimate?
Honor.
What?
No,
Your Honor, we talked when we were younger. We stopped talking, and then I just moved down here and found out she was staying here, so we ended up being connected.
He knew
talking,
I was staying here.
end
When
up
he
talking,
came down
Your
here,
Honor.
he knew we was down here.
Okay, so bottom line is, at some point you all start having a sexual relationship.
That is
Yes,
correct.
we were talking.
We
Your
had
Honor.
a sexual
No, you weren't just
before we
talking,
got down
obviously,
here.
or you wouldn't be here.
No, let me explain, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, so I came down here, knew she was staying here. We ended up getting connected, having sex. We wasn't in no
Honor, we
committed
had
relationship.
sex before he
we
got
was
down
never in
here.
a real relationship or
I
anything
agree.
like that, Your Honor.
I
we was
agree.
just sex buddies, if that's what you
If
want to
you will.
call it.
Sex buddies.
If that's what you want to call it, Your
We
Honor.
was.
So that's what the young people call it now, sex buddies.
Like, but we were never
That
in
don't
a
even
relationship
sound right.
or committed or anything like that. We was just.
He did explain to me that he didn't want to be in a relationship. He just got out of one. So I was okay with that. I wanted to give him some space, and it was okay with me, but we were sexually active.
So
As soon as
now,
he got down here.
Okay, I need to ask you this, Miss Watkins, respectfully. Was he your only buddy?
So before he got down here, I was with my firstborn's father. But as soon as he got down here and we started messing around, I was no longer messing around
It was
with
like
him.
actually like a month and a half.
So you're admitting that you had a previous relationship that basically ran all the way up until the time you reconnected with Mr. Washington.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Washington, do you agree or disagree? Did you think that she was still in a relationship with her child's father?
Your Honor, yes, I do, because they were still together every single day. And she actually told me, she said my name while she was having sex with him.
Wait!
and everything.
Hold on, Miss Watkins. I don't think that's in the co-parenting playbook. Do you, Jerome?
And this actually was like during the time span of like when the baby was like
Conceived?
Conceived.
No, that is a lie. Let me be very brief with this.
Hold on now. Wait, don't start stuttering. So take a minute, take a breath, and tell me the truth.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay.
So what happened in that situation was we had went out one night and we were drinking, and when we got back home, he did come on to me. My firstborn father came on to me, and we started to do some sexual acts, but we did not finish that night.
But you engaged in sex long enough to call his name.
It was
Your Honor, she said.
Unless that's just a lie,
It was
and you
not.
were trying to make him feel better about having sex with your supposed ex. I don't know what this mess is. Bottom line is,
Well-
you had sex with your ex, and you also were having sex with Mr. Washington.
Yes, but it wasn't like on a same day basis or like
Okay,
it was
it only
just a
takes
one-time
one.
thing.
My point is this. At some point you realize you're pregnant.
Right. So I pulled him aside and I said, Jamillian, I'm pregnant. I don't know how far along I am, but once I get my due date, I'll let you know. So,
But when you say to a man,
I understand.
I'm pregnant.
Yes, I understand.
And I don't know how far along I am, and when I find out, I'm gonna let you know if you're the father. That is paternity doubt. I mean, I'm trying to see your side,
Right.
but it doesn't work.
Well,
that
no,
is
what I will
paternity
say is-
doubt. If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell.
I never stated to him that I did not have doubt. I never stated to him that, you know.
But your early testimony said, Your Honor, I was not sleeping with that man. I was only co-parenting with that man. I didn't have anything to do with that man until that time he started having sex with me, and then I called Mr. Washington's name. And it's starting to concern me that you're doing a lot more giggling than you are just testifying honestly about how you got here. What was going on in your life when you found out you were pregnant? Beautiful, beautiful little boy.
Once we found out I was pregnant, he kicked me out of his house. And I mean, I had, during my whole pregnancy, fending for myself. Wasn't there to rub my belly, wasn't there to provide food for us to eat. He wasn't there. And knowing that I'm pregnant, big possibility that he's yours, still didn't care.
But the truth is, he still has doubt. Is that right, Mr.
Yes, Your
Washington?
Honor. And she actually never told me that she was 100% sure that I was the father. It was a possibility that someone else could be the father at the time. This was dating back to...
Your Honor, the only someone else that there is my firstborn's father. That's it. I don't want you to come on here and try to make it seem like I just be sleeping around, because I don't.
All right. So take me to the birth. Was he there?
He was not there for his birth. But what I will say is I did not call him until after Noah was born. So I do give you that.
All right. I had came in, went to go get a DNA test. She said they don't do DNA tests at this hospital. She basically lied and told me that they do DNA tests, and when I got there,
So you're saying Miss Watkins told you to come up to the hospital. Did you put your name on the birth certificate, Mr. Washington?
No, I did not.
He did not.
I did not.
He came when we were being
did not see
discharged.
no birth certificate or anything.
All right.
I wanted to give him the chance to be in Noah's life, but he told me he would not do it until he found out for sure. I said, okay, I'm fine with that.
You weren't dodging the test.
No, I was not.
All right. So you submitted some medical evidence as well,
That
Ms.
is
Watkins.
correct, Your Honor.
Can you please cross over and step to the monitor
Okay.
and explain to the court what you believe this evidence shows?
Okay, so Jamillian denies my son, but what are we looking at? Identical twins. Same lips, same nose, Your Honor, and the same pretty eyelids, okay? Very small. They look identical, Your Honor. I don't know why he denies him. After that, my son came home with hairy legs.
Okay.
When he was born, he had hairs on his legs that you could not miss. Jamillian explained to me while I was pregnant that him and his kids came out with hair all over their body, mainly on their legs and their butt. My son has hair on his legs and his butt. Also, my son has a medical condition. He spits
Let me
up
look in the court
forcefully.
papers. You submitted that your son has pyloric stenosis.
That is correct.
And was he diagnosed with the...
Explain to me what pyloric stenosis is from your experience. What have you experienced with your son?
He has forceful spits ups.
Okay.
I have to feed him every 2 ounces instead of 4, or he will spit up very forcefully. It's really like projective.
Has he been diagnosed, though?
He told me that his children come out with this medical condition.
So is this the sum total of your medical evidence?
That is correct, Your
Well,
Honor.
Jerome, I guess we don't even need to open the envelope, right?
Because he's the father.
She just nailed that with that
He's the
exhibit.
father.
I don't even know what...
Hairy legs.
Hairy legs. All right. Listen, I am curious now. I want to learn more about this condition, so I'm going to call on Dr. Samantha Brown Parks. Jerome, will you please escort Dr. Parks into the courtroom? I have a few questions for her.
Hello, doctor. Go up to the witness stand.
Hello, Dr. Parks. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, I've got some questions for you. We have been discussing a condition called pyloric stenosis. Can you please explain to the court, what is it exactly?
So pyloric stenosis is a thickening of the area at the bottom of the stomach where it goes into the very first part of the small intestine. So it kind of acts as a clamp for everything that goes into the stomach so it can't go farther to get into the small intestine.
How does a child get this condition?
So pyloric stenosis is multifactorial, meaning that it has both familial components that we kind of inherit from our families, but it also has a lot of environmental components. Not so much genetics, there's not a genetic trait for it, but Scandinavian backgrounds, it tends to happen more likely. And then in families that have had it, there's a slight increased chance, but not a gene that's related directly to pyloric stenosis.
Oh, wow, so no gene.
Not that's been identified.
So in essence, the fact that Noah has pyloric stenosis has absolutely no bearing on the paternity issue.
Absolutely not.
Well,
Your Honor, this is how I feel. The results will tell it all. I mean, I don't want to keep going back and forth and arguing about it. I might have.
Have you seen Noah, Mr. Washington?
I had only seen him the day he was born at the
And
hospital.
since then,
I
ain't
have not
heard
seen
from
the-
him, ain't
the
seen
baby.
him, ain't tried to reach out. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, I did reach out to him, and I asked him to set up a date together. We set it up, but then when it came down time to it for him to come, it went back to, I don't want to be in his life if he's not mine. I want to get that test first. And I said,
So
okay.
you really have been avoiding Noah.
Like, I really want to know if the baby mom before I
Right,
can
and I'm
actually
saying
jump
you've
into
been
the child.
avoiding knowing him on
Look at the
purpose
nose.
because you just don't want to
Look at
connect
that face.
until you know it's
Yeah,
yours.
until it's actually mine. And if the child is actually
yours.
mine, I'll
Look at
step
that.
forward.
Come on, bro.
I have no
All right.
problem with stepping forward.
Just come with the test results. Because at the end of the day, you knew you laid down with me. You knew you laid down with me. And when we laid down and we stopped having protected sex, you said yourself that you be popping them out. And you knew that I was pretty fertile myself. So I don't understand why you feel different or why you felt like you couldn't, just work something out with me. You just left me high and dry.
Like, I have no
fine.
problem with stepping up and actually taking care of the child, like I said, but I was
I feel
not
like
sure
he-
if the baby was mine. Like,
Yes, I understand.
I just don't wanna
Mr.
put my
Washington,
time,
I think
energy
your
into
doubt
something.
has been made clear.
yeah.
There was doubt, and I think Ms. Watkins gave you every indication that at first she had doubt. So we are where we are. And the only thing we can do now to be able to move forward is to get the results. And I have those for you. Jerome? Thank you. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Watkins versus Washington, when it comes to 1-month-old Noah Watkins, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Washington, you are the father. You're the father.
Congratulations.
It's a beautiful little boy. And that's
Thank you,
your
Your
little
Honor.
boy.
And I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna step up. Like, I have no problem, like, taking him with me, picking him up, doing all of that. I just wanted to know if the baby was actually mine, Your Honor.
Yes.
Well, I always have open doors for you. and your family as well.
I see the tears in your eyes, Miss Watkins. What are you feeling right now?
I'm sad I had to come here, but I'm glad that the process is done with so he can step up.
It seems obvious that Mr. Washington was pretty important to you.
He was.
You know? And as a woman, I've been there. I want you to talk to Dr. Jeff and be honest about what you really feel, right? Right?
Yeah.
It's okay to say, I felt really abandoned. I was disappointed, I was angry, I was hurt. And I just want you to learn, because I want you to be the mother you can be to your children, and most importantly, I want you to be empowered as a young lady, okay? So talk to Dr. Jeff, be honest.
Yes,
I wish you all the very best. Mr. Washington, take care of that little boy.
Yeah,
now, you done missed everything up till now,
No, I'm here now, though.
okay?
Yes, Your
He
Honor.
shouldn't be looking for you,
No, never.
right?
Right,
You're
yes,
gonna
Your
be
Honor.
there, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I wish you all the very best. Court is adjourned.
Thank you, guys.